next topic is again just understanding, and it's the topic what you have already learned, but we will be just doing the comparison of Coulomb's law and Biotte-Savart law. It's just the comparison. You should know this. Can be asked in the form of 1 or 2 marks. So how do we write the formula for Coulomb's law? We know according to Coulomb's law, if I write everything, I get somewhere the magnitude of the electric field, let's say it's dE. I'm not writing Coulomb's law directly as F and all that, but I'm writing in the form of electric field. I know dE equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, dq is my test charge, upon r square. Same way I can write the equation for the magnetic field, which is dB, and what equation did we get now is mu naught upon 4 pi I dl sine theta upon r square. So now what comparison we can do here? We can find some differences and some similarity. Now what is the similarity over here? Can anyone tell me? Sorry. Can anyone tell me what is the similarity between both of these equations? Yes, very good, I got the answer. They both are inversely proportional to r square. That means they somewhere follow inverse square law. Very good. See, this class is so interactive and intelligent class. Inverse square law, that is the similarity what you should know. Now there has to be some differences also. So what is the difference we notice here? We notice here is that dq is nothing else but it's a scalar quantity. My dq is a scalar quantity, whereas if you look into this, my IDL, that is the current element is vector quantity. That's my first difference. Second difference, can anyone tell me? No? Okay. If you look into the Coulomb's law, the magnitude of electric field depends on the distance. And what distance? Distance of the charge element, that is the distance from the charge element dq, like wherever up to point P. But according to Biotte-Savart law, it not only depends on the magnitude but also the angle. Whereas in electric field we notice here it doesn't depend on the angle. So it depends on the angle between the current element, that is current element is IDL. On this depends. Third one, what can we see is the direction of electric field, that is dE. Suppose the direction of electric field is along the line joining the charge elements and the point P. That means the charge element and point P. This is the direction of the electric field. But what about the direction of magnetic field? We apply right hand rule, and here this will be perpendicular to the current element. So we know very well that at one point the field is going inside and the other point the field is coming outside. Look at this. At this end the field is going inside the page, and at this point the field is coming outside the page. So obviously my magnetic field depends on the direction, and the direction is perpendicular to the IDL, that is the current element.